Oof, look at his hair. It looks so clean. Oh. So much hair, guys. Oh, I should put the topic of what I'm doing today. Oh. I'm so tired. Aren't we supposed to get extra sleep tonight? Last night?
But you didn't sleep.
But I didn't sleep, so. Hi! Let me know when you're here. Say hi to me. Am I live in the group? I hope I'm live. Anyway, say hi. Pretend that you are actually going to talk to me today, because no one ever does. And we're going to go from there. Cool. Oh, yeah. Today's investing in you, isn't it? That's what we're talking about. Why, you are worth it. Okay, I don't know who's watching me. I should go tell my friends to watch me, because, at least I have them. Anyway. Hi, let me know when you're here. Say hello to me. All that fun shit. I think this is literally the worst time to go live. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday. Because nobody answers. Or is ever on. It'd be fine. It'd be cool. Anyway. Once you're here and people say hi, I am going to talk about everything. Everybody ready for Christmas? My whole house is almost decorated. My husband's pretty much like, okay, can we stop hanging things up? And I was like, oh my god, I don't have enough red garland to like counter all the greenery and white lights and all the other shit I put up. So now I need to go buy more red garland. So kind of shopping online for that. That's what's happening. Anyway, none of you have said hi, which is kind of rude. So anywho, I'm not gonna talk. Sometimes I get nervous and because my husband of like 3,000 years is sitting next to me and he listens to me and then he laughs when I'm dumb.
Are you nervous eating now?
I am nervous eating.
That was my cookie, by the way. You said you didn't want any cookies.
It's fine. We've been together forever. He still
judges you.
Judges the fuck out of me. Anyway, today we're talking about why the investment for an experience like this is worth it to you. Because really, you're investing in yourself. Like, you're choosing you, right? And that's kind of what I'm here to talk about. Is like, that by doing this, it's not like just choosing to have sexy photos and whatever else. By choosing this experience, you're choosing to choose yourself. And to put yourself, maybe not first, but I think you should. I think in order to put yourself, like, to put others first and, like, not first, but able to give to others. We've talked about this before. You actually have to put yourself first to fill your own cup in order to give to others, or else you're just going to be running on empty, and then you can't give to others because you have nothing to give, right? So, my whole point is sometimes you just have to choose you, and I'm not going to talk you into spending because I'm a terrible seller, but I'm not even going to talk about just like this experience. But I think that, especially as women, we don't choose ourselves enough. And I know if, like, you're a mom, that's for real. It's like, you really don't choose yourself a lot, Men, I love them to death, but they, like, have this thing in their mind. They choose them all the time. Right, babe?
Not true.
Really? Really?
You're always number one.
Oh, he says I'm always number one. Anyway. But the thing is that we as women are always, like, thinking about what everybody else needs or what we need to do for everybody else and how to do it for everybody else and, what they need before what we need and, buying our kids cute shit before we buy ourselves cute shit or, splurging on, someone said, oh, that's sweet. Splurging on our kids or our husbands or our partners or our friends before we, like, splurge on something for ourselves. And not even splurge. Like, even if we need, like, a new pair of pants because our last one's ripped or we grew out of them or our bodies changed sizes or whatever, we put that off and live in those leggings for as long as possible before buying, like, that actual new pair of pants because there's so many other things we could be buying, right? Or like things we could be buying for other people. And so the choice to actually step back and be like, I'm deserving of these things, and sometimes I should put myself first because I'm worthy and I work my ass off, and every day I do all this work, so why don't I give myself things, is kind of what I'm here to tell you to do. It's like, and it's funny because my husband's like, yeah, you're funny because you never do this for yourself, right? Yeah, he always says this. Every live I go, he's like, it's really funny that you go live and you talk about this stuff and then you don't ever apply it to you. And I'm like, Anyway, cool. You guys are really quiet today, so it's making this like super awkward. Anywho, so my whole point is that I know that the experience with me is out of budget for many people, or they think that it's out of budget for them. Which is why I have payment plans and have these different options to, pay off things slowly, and choose different budgets and all that other stuff. Because it's investing in you. You're not just investing, in sexy photos of yourself. You're investing in this experience that's going to build you as a person. And, as I said, we're going to work on assignments and all of this other stuff. In the session, it's going to work on you as well. But you're investing in yourself and finally choosing you and saying that, my confidence matters. My ability to see myself in this way matters. This will change my life. I will hold myself in a different way. I will finally see myself in a different way. And how that will change your life will be way more worth what you're going to actually invest in the experience. And my past clients can tell you that over and over again, that like what you pay compared to what you get from your experience they don't match up because it's so much more. Deanna, you're like the number one person that can like attest to this. She will tell you a million times ago, as will my other clients, but the investment is something. But as you said, you can do payment plans and whatever, but you're choosing you and you're choosing your confidence and you're choosing to build this thing inside you to finally see what everybody else around you sees. I think is how I like to put it, because we're like, oh my god, how do our husbands or partners or whatever, friends and whatever, like look at us this way and see this in us every day, and we can't see it in ourselves. And finally you get to see why they see that, and how they see that, because you're finally going to see yourself in the way that the rest of the world does. And people will be like, oh, no, like you, yeah, Meredith. You get to see yourself the way they do. And people will always tell me like, oh, well, you made me look like that. And I'm a great artist. Thank you. I take great pictures. I've learned my craft. That's fine. But what my art really is making you see that that's you. Like, I just know how to take a picture. You know what I mean? Like, I've taught myself all that. But I also know how to choose lingerie for you. And I also know how to make you comfortable and smile and be your natural self in front of the camera. So what I'm capturing is just you. And so I like to just explain to people that when you see these pictures, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that's me. But I'm like, yeah, that's what you always look like. Like, yeah, you might have some makeup on and whatever, but like, if you were your true confident self, like you are in that photo where you're glowing and you're confident and you're into yourself and you have no judgment, no shame, no whatever, like you've let go of all of it, that's what you would look like. And I'm like, you're just looking at a picture of yourself in a happy, free, no judgment, totally confident moment. And if you held that to your everyday life, that's how you'd be seen too. And that's how you'd see yourself. So maybe when you look in the mirror and you feel that way instead of like the way that you wake up and feel anyway, we can have the same outcome. And so when people choose like albums or folio boxes, like I love that. That's great. They're beautiful, whatever. And the only way I love folio boxes, and we'll go over products later. But I like them because the individual prints come out and people put them all over their walls, right? or my husband changes the display photo. Like, we have ours open, and then we change the display photo. Like, I don't know, he changes it every, like, week, maybe. He changes it. And what that does is it's, like, a constant reminder that, like, yeah, like, that's me. So I wake up and I see that getting dressed, and he wakes up and he sees it while getting dressed. And one, it's a reminder of, like, us and our relationship and all that fun stuff, but it's also, like, damn, I'm hot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a reminder that I am that confident, gorgeous, sexual being. And so when I walk downstairs, like, I'm like, oh, that's me. Unless my kid rips me out of bed and I don't get to see the picture. And then I'm just like, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not really kidding, because that's me every day. But it's fine. My husband gets to see that photo every day because he wakes up like an hour earlier than us. And then he gets to see it in the dark. Maybe. Or when he goes to bed. When do you see it?
Every day.
And he says he sees it every day. Anyway, but I also have, like, wall art all over the place because I like to wake up and see myself and just remember that, like, that's who I am. So when I tell my clients, I'm like, wall art's so important. Or if you get your digitals and put it as your background on your phone, I think the constant reminder that, like, that's who you really are is everything. Like, this experience doesn't just end because your photo session's over. This experience is, you know, looking at those photos, going over those photos, seeing yourself like that always, and going back to your assignments and talking to me and engaging in this group and all of that. And I have after homework assignments that happen too. And so it's all of it, and just remembering who you are. Because this experience is an investment in you, and not just a monetary way, but a mental way and a physical way. You know, you have, if you want the most from it, you're going to take part in the assignments, and you're going to take a part in all of the other things that I provide for you to take part in, to learn from. And it's going to take time, and it's going to be, you know, stressful kind of, because you're going to have to dig deep if you want to really do it. So it's an investment money-wise and time-wise and mentally, and all of it. So it's just like, choosing to invest in you is scary because, number one, we want to put everybody else first. We want to say that everybody else needs it, whatever. Like, this money could be this for this, or this money could be that for that, or whatever. Instead of saying, you know, for this amount, I could do this and change how I see myself every day and be a happier person, be a happier mom, be a happier wife, be a happier everything into myself, just be a happier being and carry myself differently. And you have to decide how much your happiness and your confidence and all of that is worth to you. And I think that so often we decide it's not worth it because everything else is more important. But, like, at what point? Showing our kids and our significant others that we love ourselves, and we see our bodies in a certain way, and we see ourselves in a certain way, and we carry ourselves a certain way, reflects on so much. And, like, especially with children, and teaching them, you know, how to carry themselves and how to view themselves and all of it. And so it's not even just an investment in you, it's an investment in you, your life, your children, your partnerships, and all of it, and all the relationships in your life, and how you want to be to the world, not just to yourself, and how you want to carry yourself. And I say, you know, people are like, the sexiest thing you can be is confident. And I'm like, that's great. Like, the sexiest thing you can be is confident. But, like, I think the best thing you can be is confident, not just even the sexiest, because people take you 10 times more seriously when you're confident. Like, if you walk in the room and you're like, I'm the best, they're going to take you a lot more seriously than if you walk in the room and you're like, let me try to listen to Joe Schmo in the corner. Like, no, you walk in the room like you own it, and chances are you might have to fight somebody else for it, but you own it. Like, just own it, because confidence speaks. And so it's an investment in all of that, not just in some pictures, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm just blabbing. Is anything I'm saying making sense?
Yeah, a few tangents, but you get the point across.
He loves me, I swear. Do you love me?
Well, you never imagine. Try to keep you grounded.
He tries to keep me grounded. He's like, your ADHD is kind of all over the place, but you're sticking to your topic a little bit, so it's okay. Can any of my people who shot with me maybe attest to all of that? I don't know. Cool. Yeah, and I guess Meredith is a little different. You guys came in for an erotica session, so or people do erotica sessions and all of that. So it's a little bit more different that you're working on like, you know, your intimate life and your sexual life and your sexuality as a person and individual, and not just, I guess, as a relationship together, but as like who you are separately as well. And I'm super excited to dive into that with Meredith soon. So, yay! Yeah. All right, so that's kind of my tangent. I hope it all makes sense. And I said I would stick to like 15-minute lives, and I'm at 15:30, so I did it. Cool. If you have any questions or any of it, and yeah, so just leave some comments. Say if you watched like live, replay, whatever. Remember, we are doing like gift cards for the most like interactive people throughout these lives for the next whatever days. And I'll see you at tomorrow's. Bye. Ah! That makes me so happy. So happy. I remember when you came in and you're like, my partner has no idea that like I really like this stuff, and when he sees these photos he's gonna, and I was like, and then it changed your life and your like intimate life, and it's been remarkable. So it just makes me so happy. So that's exactly why I do it. I do, like, you're another one of my amazing success stories. So thank you. All right, I love you, ladies. Bye.